Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of May 28th through June 3rd, 2018. So far we've had pretty awesome readings across the board, so let's see how Scorpio fares for this week. I'm feeling like the energy is much more positive than it has been, so let's see, Scorpio. Ooh, you guys have, as an overall energy, you guys have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. So with this, it's like Scorpio is feeling very loving, very soft, very tender, very romantic, very dreamy, very sentimental, flirty, fun, passionate, but also you're emanating an energy about you that is drawing many towards you this week. So Scorpio, it's all about the love. Whether you're in a relationship or you're single or you're dating or you're confused, like, it doesn't matter. Venus is shining on you. The love bug is going to bite you, and you're just going to feel more tender, more compassionate, more empathetic towards everybody. Also, especially in regards to love and romance, it's just a very soft and lovely time, like the energy of this. So let's pull a couple of cards to see what your highlights are for the week. Okay, so we have a strength and we have wishing. So some of you are very focused on a love relationship and either wishing and hoping that it's going to transpire into more, or, you know, you're wishing that there is true foundation and strength in the love that you share with another person. But for some of you, this could be like a wish coming in for you regarding love and romance. Like perhaps the love that you share with another is incredibly strong, much stronger than you realized, and now this week is reflecting that to you. Or some of you, it's like you're very focused on manifesting a solid, true, and honest love romance for yourself. So let's pull some tarot, see what comes out there. Sorry if you hear all that wind. It just kind of came out of nowhere at these last couple readings for the week. Okay, so we have the High Priestess in this position, which is awesome. It's like you are really seeing the truth of something. You just see right on through. And here we have the Fool, a nice new beginning from something that caused us a great deal of sadness. But it's all is well. All is well. And interesting that this is the card that ends the spread, but I guess I kind of get that. You see the energies here, the blue and red, and then you see the blue and red sword there. So it's like Scorpio is just really understanding and really getting it this week, but we're not really sharing that. We're not telling anybody. We're not expressing ourselves. We're not open to be vulnerable. Even though we're in this energy, it's like we're not open to be vulnerable this week. We are moving on from something that brought us a great deal of sadness, but now stability is going to be returned. Some of you, I just have to say, with the wishing, the Venus and the 10 of coins here, this could be some unexpected money showing up, or some sort of material resource this week that you did not anticipate, and it's like a blessing. Some of you could be going on a trip or a short journey this week to work on healing whatever this is that has really caused you a great deal of pain. But it's like, even though you feel this, you understand. And so it's not like we're horribly depressed and devastated or anything like that. It's like, no, this had to leave, and I understand why whatever this changes, why it had to happen. And now you're blocking yourself from whatever caused this, okay? But it's for your own good, because you do see the truth. Like, it's nothing can be pulled over your eyes. And I feel like it's about a very specific situation or person. It could have to do with a family member. It could have to do with the workplace. It could have to do with a, very significant and important romance that may have ended for you just based on this 10 of Pentacles. But it's saying, like, Scorpio, whatever this loss was, you need to close yourself off from it. It's not good for you. It will not benefit you. It is not a part of your future. It's time to really focus on just healing that and not letting it back in. And sometimes, if it's about forgiveness for a person, you just need to do that in the privacy of your own soul, right? Because you don't need that person back in your life. You just need that energy released from yourself. But it's like, by closing yourself off from this person, this situation, whatever has brought this sadness, it's like that's how you recharge your batteries. Your friends, your family, really being uplifting. Maybe that's where all this love, that you're feeling. Because with Venus there, I feel perhaps maybe she's more there as a healing agent rather than like a romantic agent, as I felt initially, just based on these cards. Definitely some of you, that speaks to where you're really hoping and trying to manifest this wonderful romance for yourself. But what might be holding you up is, if you're still hung up on somebody else, you've got to let that go before something new can actually come into your world, okay? So if it's like you want this new romance, but you're still really hurting or hung up on somebody else, you need to give yourself enough time to heal and fully let that other relationship go so that you are open and ready. But, with a 10 is like the ending, and the Fool, the 0, is like a brand new beginning. So it's like this week Scorpio is at the end of something and something new is beginning, but yet there's this other thing going on of this sadness and loss that you are working through. But it's like you aren't depressed about it, or you're not depressed about it anymore, because you see why it had to end. And I just feel like that's really important. And believe in your dreams and your wishes, because there is strength in that. And I feel like there's some blessing coming in for Scorpio this week, definitely. And again, even if you don't want to, I feel like you're going to be attracting people to you. And it's kind of like, get away from me, I'm not interested. But it's like people are being attracted to you because Venus is, sending you all this love energy to help heal you. and it's just attracting people to you, and you're like, no, this is my time, this is all about me. If you notice, in every single card there's just a solitary person in every card depicted, even in the wishing card. So it's like Scorpio, I feel, kind of wants to be on their own, but everybody's like, hey, hey. So let's pull you some advice for the week. We have the Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Listen, whatever this sadness represents for you personally, that it may come back around this week, and you need not let it in. It's not any different than it was at any other time, whether it's a person, an idea, a circumstance. You know, it brought you sadness before, and it will bring you sadness again. Scorpio, stay focused on your dreams, focused on yourself, focused on loving you, focused on healing you. Don't let anything distract you from that. You block yourself from it 100%. And, you know, if you have a real nice blessing coming in, you know, you might not be able to share that with everybody, because not everybody can be happy for you, right? So you make sure you block out what does not serve you and what is not in your highest good. And you know what those things are. Okay, so Scorpio, those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.